Hello everyone, welcome to my Facebook Live. I'm just trying to grab a few extra things here. I am so excited to join you today. It is Celebration Sunday. We're almost out of Sundays in celebration. You guys, we're already mid-August. August is quickly wrapping up. So if you haven't already gotten your celebration items, make sure you do. Today for Celebration Sunday, we are talking about the Wonderful World bundle, and I'm going to go into this in just a minute, but this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous bundle. Now, I was a little hesitant at first because I didn't think I would love the stamp set, but I'm telling you guys that the stamp set is gorgeous. So let's talk about that in just a minute, but before we do, let's go over everything that's going on in the Stampin' Up! World. So Paper Pumpkin put out this beautiful picture on their social media pages earlier this week, and you guys, if this doesn't get you excited for the holidays, I don't know what will. I'm so excited. If you have not subscribed to Paper Pumpkin and you love crafting for the holidays, now is the time to sign up. This is September's kit, October's kit, November's kit. So we have Halloween, Christmas, and these kits are always incredible. So if you haven't yet signed up for Paper Pumpkin, this is a fantastic time to do it. Your next 3 kits are going to be holiday themed and gorgeous. They're going to be amazing. So there is a link in the video description if you want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. Now, if you want to maximize your purchases during celebration with Paper Pumpkin, you can purchase a 3, 6, or 12-month subscription. With every one of those subscriptions, the prepaid subscriptions, you're going to get at least 1 celebration item. Now, obviously, the more you purchase, the more you're going to get. Like this 12-month subscription down here, it's $235, but that's a year's worth of Paper Pumpkin. Plus, during celebration, you're going to get 4 level 1 celebration items, or you're going to get 2 level 2 celebration items, or you can have 2 level 1 celebration items and 1 level 2 celebration items. I mean, it gets a little confusing, but I think by now you guys know how celebration works. You get rewarded for every $50 you spend. There's rewards of $50 and $100. So, I mean, you can divide that $200 worth of rewards really in any way you want and really maximize your celebration benefits. Now, with that 12-month subscription also, you're also going to receive $23.50 in Stampin' Rewards, which is just free money that you get to use on anything, including host exclusive things, which I know are really popular. So if you love crafting for the holidays, this is the time you want to sign up for Paper Pumpkin. So much is going on in the next 3 months with Paper Pumpkin. You want to get in on that. So make sure you subscribe. And remember, you can pay month to month, or you can purchase one of those subscriptions. So make sure you get that done. Now, September's kit, I did make a little note down here for me. So for September's kit is going to be 18 treat boxes. This is going to be great for class gifts or coworker gifts or teacher gifts. You're going to get 6 each of 3 designs, and you're going to get an Orchid Oasis Stampin' Spot with the September kit. So it's gonna be good. I'm excited for the next 3 months of Paper Pumpkin, so I hope you are too. If you want more information on the prepaid subscriptions, how those work, or any other details, how to subscribe month to month, please let me know. I would love to talk to you more about that. All right, so celebration. So we talked a little bit about celebration. You get rewarded with every $50 or $100 you spend, depending on which level you want. Now, remember, these are sold out, the Tree Lot dies. Now, I had a class yesterday. I had my BOGO sale yesterday of all my retired stuff, and you guys, I know this was the most requested celebration item, and I'm so sad it's gone. I am so sad. But remember, celebration items are only available while supplies last. The other item that is sold out is this one, and I don't have it marked in here, but this one is gone too. This one was actually the first to go, which is a little surprising. But there are still so many other celebration items in here. We are going to talk about this one, the Wonderful World stamp set. Now, if you have everything in the celebration brochure that you want, remember, Celebration added 10 additional items, or Stampin' Up! Added 10 additional items to our celebration offerings. There are $50 level ones, there's $100 level ones. This Dots and Spots die, if you make it to that $100 level, this is a phenomenal die. And I know it's a pretty pricey die in the catalog for one die, but if you can get it for free, it's fantastic. It's great, great, great. I love it. There's some fun embossing folders, metallic papers. So stock up on these items during celebration. You can get those for free. Okay, before we get back to celebration, let's talk about this amazing promotion starting in September. This is the Perfect Partners promotion coming in September. What is this one? Oh, this is the perfect, sorry, I have extra papers down here I wasn't aware of. The Perfect Partners promotion is coming in September. These are stamp sets that are already featured in either our annual catalog or our mini catalog. But in September, they're going to release some exclusive dies to go with these 6 stamp sets. If you would like to join Stampin' Up, if you have a really long wish list and you want to join Stampin' Up, now is a great time to join during Celebration, and you can add these dies into your starter kit. So right now, demonstrators can only purchase these, but if you want to join Stampin' Up and become a demonstrator, you can actually put these in your starter kit. And when you join during Celebration, you get the amazing Making Plans collection. It includes an 18-month planner. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous planner, 3 notebooks, an exclusive stamp set. So much fun. Joining is $99, $99, excuse me. You get to choose 125 in product, and again, you can throw in those those exclusive dies that are only for demonstrators right now. Anyway, let's get started, you guys. So if you are shopping, make sure to use this host code when you shop. If your order's over $150, don't use that host code because you're going to earn Stampin' Rewards. And remember, you're going to earn Celebration products with every $50 you spend. Now, every order will receive a PDF with 3 exclusive projects. If your order is over $50 or more, you're going to receive the Make and Take kit to coordinate with those products. All right, guys, that's enough jibber jabber. Let's get to talking about our products today. So today I am featuring the Wonderful World bundle. So this bundle, when you get it during Celebration, it includes gorgeous paper and then this beautiful stamp set. So let me show you the paper real quick. So the stamp set, move this out of the way. The stamp set is gorgeous. Now, there are no greetings in this one, so this is one that you're going to have to provide your own greetings for, but I'm sure that in your stash you have greetings that will go with any of these images. So this is the Wonderful World stamp set, and then in that bundle too, you're going to get this gorgeous paper. You can see those beautiful flowers. Now, these colors they're very bold, they're beautiful, they're fun. I'm going to try to just kind of work through these. These are so pretty, these little flowers. Now, you can fussy cut these. These are a little bit smaller, but you can fussy cut them if you're a fussy cutting fan. I love this paper. This one's one of my favorites. And look how gorgeous this side is. Oh, so pretty. This paper is just gorgeous. I wish we sold this one. This is another one of my favorites, this green. I like the more subtle patterns, but this paper, this side, oh, love this. Just so happy. This one, gorgeous, and then this is the reverse side, and this is one of the ones that we're gonna use today, and I'm gonna talk more about this pattern in a minute. And then we have this gorgeous, like, Daffodil Delight stripe, and then this one. This is another one of my favorites. Just love this one. Now, let's talk about this one. Now, I did mention on this sheet, you could fussy cut these flowers. They're a little bit smaller, but this one, these flowers were made to fussy cut. So let me show you the project that we're making today. So this is the card that we are making today. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, this flower came directly out of the DSP. That is this flower. I fussy cut this one. And so this is what we're going to make today. But I decided for the one we're going to do today, I fussy cut a different flower. So the one we're going to do today, I fussy cut this flower down here. So you can see, I mean, there's this, oh, this one would be gorgeous. There's multiple flowers that you can fussy cut for this card. So you can make an entire stack of cards with this paper, just with this design. Every one of them would have a different flower, but that's okay because that makes it more versatile, right? So this is what we're going to make today, but we're going to use this flower instead. And so I used a couple of other DSPs back here. You can see that yellow, that Daffodil Delight stripe, and then that Mossy Meadow floral one. So those are 2 on this one. And I pulled 2 different DSPs for this one. So we're going to use this, I want to say this is Melon Mambo, this Melon Mambo kind of diamond pattern, and then we're going to use the Pear Pizzazz Mossy Meadow kind of greenery pattern. So those are the 2 that we're going to use with this one, which I think is going to be gorgeous, but you can mix and match them with any other card. And at the end, I have a third variety, a third version of this to show you. So hang around to the very end. All right, but before we get to all that, you will need to, obviously to make your card, you will need to fussy cut the flower. The flowers, they're pretty big. They're not that hard to fussy cut. If you want to just sit down with some scissors and that sheet of paper, just fussy cut all those flowers out. That's what I recommend doing. I like fussy cutting. And if you don't like fussy cutting, this maybe won't be the card for you, but maybe you have a die that will die cut a gorgeous flower that you can just add on instead of that DSP flower. All right, so I'm starting with a Pear Pizzazz card base. We're going to do all of our stamping first. So this one, I have the stamping on the side here. don't know if you can see that. So that's what we're going to do first. So I'm going to pull out a piece of scratch paper, and I have my Pear Pizzazz ink. And I am using this image right here, this rose, but you could use any of these images. There's leaves that you can use as well. This one stamps gorgeous. I just love the way this one looks. Yeah, I'm going to stamp this once, and then I'm going to hold this up so you guys can see like the amazing shading and texture you get just with that one stamp, one ink. Isn't that gorgeous? So think about this stamped in multiple colors. I mean, you could just make the most gorgeous background. So I'm focusing on the right side of my cardstock here, and I'm twisting my stamp because I want to get kind of a variety of images shown on this side. So I really love that rose. So we're going to try to get a lot of that rose in. And then maybe one more little leaf down here, just like that. So isn't that gorgeous? Look, it is so stunning. So when I got this bundle, I wasn't sure that I would love it, but then once you start stamping with it and you just see the texture, the shading, it's just stunning. It's gorgeous. All right, so that's it with our Pear Pizzazz. We're gonna go ahead and close that up. I'm gonna move this card out of the way, and I should have got a larger piece of scrap paper, but that's okay. I'm gonna take my Mossy Meadow Dark Stampin' Blend, and we're just gonna do a little bit of splattering on the side here. You can use your Stampin' Right marker too, and then just a tiny bit on this side. I'm gonna do a little bit more over here. That's just gonna add just a little bit of extra texture, all that splattering. So pretty. All right, we're done with our scratch paper. We're gonna move that out of the way. We do have one more bit of stamping to do. We're gonna stamp our greeting. So I just have a scrap piece of white here. And I mentioned that there are no greetings in this stamp set. So look around what you have and choose a greeting. So this is actually one of the bundles that I just purchased. I purchased this last week, well, maybe 2 weeks ago. But I love the greetings in here. So I'm gonna do this one, Sending You Love and Light, from the Lighthouse Point bundle. But there are so many bundles, so many stamp sets that have greetings that would work. All right, so that was in Mossy Meadow, and now we're just gonna die cut this. So the Lighthouse Point has coordinating dies, and they are fantastic. So there's some label dies here. So we're actually using the smaller of those two label dies, but the dies are fantastic to build. If you are a fan of the beach or lighthouses, this is probably a good bundle for you. I kind of whizzed past it in my looking through the catalog, and then the more that I've seen it used, the more that I've loved it, so I had to get it. All right, I'm just going to use a little piece of washi tape just to hold that down, and you're going to die cut this. I have my mini cut and emboss machine. Just going to stick that on there, send this through, and just die cut this. And these label greetings are going to be so good for so many different greetings, not just the ones that come in this Lighthouse bundle. All right, move that off to the side. Okay, isn't that beautiful? Look at that greeting. It's so fun. All right, let's get to assembling. We have all of our stamping done. This is just gorgeous. You can just do a whole background. I love it. So pretty. All right, let's bring in the rest of our supplies. So we have our DSP. Now our DSP pieces, I didn't give you measurements, but let me give you measurements. This is 5 by 2 3/4, and this one is 5 by 3 3/4. Just 3/4, not 3 3/4. And then we have our fussy cut flower. Other pieces that we have, I have a stitched rectangle from the Scalloped Contours Dies. This is die cut out of vellum. That's going to go right behind our flower. And then I also have a piece of 5 that was 1 1/4, and I've die cut this with the border from the Scalloped Contours Dies. And that's going to give us a little bit of extra dimension. And then I have a bow that I've tied with the white seam binding. I tied that in advance, so you guys didn't have to struggle through watching me tie a bow on camera. So that one is tied in advance in white seam binding. All right, so let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm going to put a line of adhesive down the right side of my smaller DSP piece, and then I'm just going to line this up, and I just want the scallops to show. So I'm going to put it right up against, you know, where like the scallops come in and meet like that. Just like that. Pretty, right? All right, another line of adhesive on the back of this. And we are just going to just put this right on the edge. Just like that. Hopefully it's straight. If you have grid paper, use some grid paper to get it nice and straight. And then this piece just goes right onto our card. Just like this. And I'm going to push it kind of more off to the left because I really want this stamped border to shine. It is gorgeous. And you can also, we should do that because it's so pretty. I'm going to stamp one on the inside. I think I did that on this one. Did I? Yeah, oh, I stamped a couple on the inside. So let's do that because it's so pretty. I don't have my grid paper, so we'll just do one. But isn't that pretty? These flowers, I'm telling you, they're a winner. If you haven't got them, make sure you do. All right, we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of our flower here. I couldn't find some bigger dimensionals. Well, I mean, I know where they are, but all I could find was little mini dimensionals now. So I'm just going to use some of the edge pieces. Just kind of put them around. I think that's good. Peel off the backings on these. And I'm going to stick this down to my vellum before we stick that onto my, why can't I get this up? Before I stick it onto my card, because then we're going to know where to hide the adhesive on the vellum. So I'm just going to kind of center that onto my vellum piece. I'm going to flip that over, and I'm just going to use my liquid glue for this and just kind of hide that adhesive behind where the DSP is. And then nobody will ever see the vellum or the adhesive on the vellum. And this will just get kind of centered right onto that DSP piece. Isn't that gorgeous already? So pretty. All right, let's get I should grab some glue dots. I'm gonna get a glue dot from my bow. Let's see, I have one here. I'm just gonna stick that on. That's just gonna go off to the side, off from the flower right there. And with my greeting, we're gonna stick our greeting on. So let me grab my scissors. Just one dimensional on either side. And it's just gonna kind of go right over that that greeting and that flower stem. Okay. Or it's going to go over the ribbon, not the greeting. What did I say? All right, now the tails are a little long on that ribbon, so I'm just going to give it a little trim. You can also use, if you don't have the seam binding ribbon, you can also use some baker's twine. That would be a really pretty little soft accent there, but I thought the seam binding was just, it's so soft, it's so pretty. So I wanted to use that. All right, so to finish it off, I have some elegant faceted gems, and we're going to use these kind of white ones, and I'm going to put, I think 5 of them on here. So this is a pretty spectacular card, so we really want to kind of jazz it up. So 3 on the bottom and a couple up here, and that finishes off the card. So you can see how quickly that came together. The longest part is going to be the fussy cutting. And I realize that. And if you don't like fussy cutting, I think it's worth it for these cards. Now, I told you I had a third version to show you, so I wanted to bring that one out. So here is my third version. So I just used another one of those flowers from that DSP sheet. I used a couple of different DSPs here. This one is the same pattern, but then I pulled in that Orchid Oasis one, or that Starry Sky one. But it's the same stamping. The greeting is also from that Lighthouse point. I have the So Much Thanks here. I wanted to just show you a different greeting here, but I just love these flowers. They're so gorgeous. This is such a good bundle. So if you are purchasing a celebration item, if you're making an order, make sure you put this one on your wish list. Now, this bundle is one of the $100 options though, so you will need to spend a little bit more to get this bundle, but it's totally worth it to get the DSP and the stamp set. All right guys, that is it for me. I will be live in my business page on Wednesday, so make sure to follow me there, and I will make sure to post when I will be live. We're still working out when's the best time due to kids' school schedules now that school's back in session, so make sure to watch. I will post when I'm going live there. All right guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. If you are shopping, please head to my online store. Use this host code. If you're watching this on Facebook, please share this with your crafty friends. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. You'll never miss a video, and it's free, and it really helps my business out. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.